Welcome to Cloud Infrastructure Services YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to show you how you can set up an Apache Kafka server on Ubuntu hosted on Amazon Web Services. So simply click the link in the description box to come to this marketplace listing for Amazon, and from here you want to create a new EC2 virtual machine with this particular image. Now this image comes with pre-installed Apache Kafka server. So from this market listing page, simply click on continue to subscribe. And after that, you would be brought to this product page from where you need to click on accept terms, and you need to wait for the validation process to complete. Once the validation process is complete, you want to click on continue to configuration. After that, you would be brought to this page from where you can choose the AMI, the software version, and the region or zone where you want to deploy your virtual machine. So after you're satisfied with the settings, simply click on continue to launch. And then you would be brought to this page which gives you two options to launch the EC2 virtual machine from either this website or from the EC2 management console. So what I like to do is that I like to shift it from website to EC2 and then click on launch. Now this opens up the EC2 management console in an entirely new tab. And in this tab you can customize your virtual machine. So give your virtual machine a deployment name. So I'm going to call mine as Kafka. And then scroll down and make sure that the image is the one that you got from the link in the description box. Scroll down even more and choose the instance type according to your requirement. And then choose the key pair for SSH terminal login. Now you can create a new key pair or you can choose an already existing key pair. And then you can leave the network settings as default and simply click on launch instance. And then you need to simply wait for the deployment process to complete. Once the deployment process is done, you can view the instance by clicking on this view all instances button. Now you can see that our newly created virtual machine is still in the pending state. So wait for it to change its state from pending to running. Now once inside the running state, we can connect to the virtual machine's SSH terminal. For that, simply right click on your virtual machine's name and then click on connect. And after that, switch over to SSH client tab and copy this command and paste it inside either a command prompt or a PowerShell. And by the way, remember that for Kafka you would have to open up at least 3 terminals. And after that, simply replace this path for the path where you have downloaded your private key. After that, simply hit enter, and once you're prompted, type in yes and hit enter once more. So this command prompt is going to convert into the SSH terminal of our virtual machine. Now for this first terminal, what we want to do is that we want to head inside the Kafka installation directory and we want to run the environment for Kafka. For that, simply click the link in the description box to come to this step-by-step blog post guide. And from here you can copy these commands to get inside the installation directory and also to start the Zookeeper service which is going to start the Kafka environment. So paste that command inside the SSH terminal and then hit enter. After that, simply wait for the service to start. And once you get an output something like this means that the service is up and running. Now you want to open up another terminal or another SSH terminal. So let me just quickly do it. And now in this second terminal, we are going to start the Kafka broker service. For that, again, head back to the blog post and head inside the Kafka installation directory by using this cd command. And then to start the broker service, simply copy this command and paste it inside this second terminal. And then again, wait for the service to start. And once you have an output that looks something like this means that the service is up and running. Now we can move on to creating topics and writing events to those topics. For that, we will need yet another terminal. So let me just quickly open up a third terminal. And now for this third terminal, we are going to head inside the Kafka directory, which is cd into /opt/Kafka. And within this directory, what we are going to do is that we are going to execute the topics shell script. Now, if you head back to the blog post, you have this command. So copy this command, and as you can see that this shell script is using a create flag, which is going to create a new topic. So we're defining that this is what we want to do, create a new topic, and this is the name of the topic that we want to create. So copy this command and paste it inside the third terminal and hit enter. After that, you will be prompted that the topic was created. And by the way, this topic shell script can also be used to get the description of a particular topic. For that, if you look at the blog post, we have this command, but you can see that instead of the create flag, we are actually using the describe flag. And we are defining which is the topic that we want to get the description of. So copy this command and paste it inside the SSH terminal. After a few moments, you would get all of the details of the topics. Now if you want to write events to this topic or maybe read events from this topic, we have two different shell scripts. One is the producer shell script that is used to write events to the topic, and the other is the consumer shell script which is used to read events from the topic. To demonstrate them, simply head back to the blog post and you can see that we are using a producer shell script, and we're defining the topic on which we want to write. So copy this command and paste it inside the third terminal and then hit enter. And then you would see this arrowhead. This means that now we can write the events. So I can write something like this is my first event, and you can write more events just like that. You can type second and third, but when you want to stop, you simply do Ctrl+C. After that, if you want to read the events from a particular topic, you have the consumer shell script. To demonstrate that, head back to the blog post and use this command. And as you can see that we are using the consumer shell script and we are defining the topic from which we want to read over here. So copy this command and paste it inside the third terminal and then hit enter. And it is going to read the events from the topic and print it out onto the terminal. Anyways, that brings us to the end of this video. Now if you have any queries regarding this video, make sure to leave that query in the comment section down below and we will get to you as soon as possible. And also make sure to check out the links in the description box for the marketplace listing of Kafka for Amazon and also for the step-by-step blog post guide. And finally, if this video has helped you in any way, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel.